Howdy, welcome to Math with Miss Kosh. I am going to be your math teacher for this year. I'll be teaching the higher level analysis and approaches year one, the standard level analysis and approaches, the two year one, those are two of the IB math courses offered. And also I'll be one of the 5 honors pre-cal teachers. So I'm super excited about this year. I'm teaching 3 different courses and I love all 3 of them. So and in the whole building, those are the courses that I would choose to teach if it were. It's not entirely up to me, but if it were, I'd pick these anyway. Okay, so this first slide here is a little hint of something about me. I love plants. Those are plumeria flowers that I grew in my yard, and I have a problem. I have 13 plumeria, a very tiny yard, and 13 of these plants. So 9 of them are taller than me, and 4 of them are little, but still, I have a problem. But I really enjoy plants. Okay, so a few things about me. The first thing, I have been known to have a ridiculous number of quotes and things that I say all the time, and over the years my kids have written a list of the things that I keep saying over and over and over and over again. So one of the things that I would say all the time was, I'm not a nice person. And so then a group of kids made me a sign. And then a few years later, another kiddo gave me a mug. So you'll notice right there that I have a sign and a mug that says that I am not a nice person. So I like to say so I'll say, I'm not a nice person. They made me a sign and a mug. I'm just waiting on the t-shirt. So I'm still waiting on the t-shirt. But when I think about it, I don't have a problem saying that. Nice, in my opinion, means nice doesn't have any strength behind it. Nice means I do what you want me to do. And that's not what I'm here for. I want to be respectful, I want to be good, I want to be kind, I want to be considerate, all of those sorts of things. But I want to do what is best for you, whether or not that feels easy and nice and feels good in the moment. I'm more concerned about your character and your virtue and your integrity and those sorts of things. So sometimes, if you think about it, if you're in sports and you go to the trainer's not nice. There's nothing about a trainer, that they're going to work you hard, but there's still merit in that, and there's actually more merit in that than being nice. Okay, another quote that I took a picture of my classroom just now. That's the quote across the top. We had the school renovated, and so I haven't gotten quite everything back on my walls yet, and we'll see what I put up. But one that was a high priority, and it's hard to see it, there's a little bit of a glare, but it says, "Shoot, Kosh, that's cool." So I actually ran into the kid that said that. He's now an investment banker. He went to Boston College, I'm pretty sure, and is living, well, I ran into him in Dallas because he came back home when COVID happened, but I think he was in San Francisco. But the story is, in the middle of one of our ridiculously hard proofs for IB, for HL, when I ran into him again, I was like, now tell me the story again. I kind of forgot some of the details. But he says that he had worked on this proof, and he had gone, and he hadn't quite gotten there yet. And so then he asked about it in class, and we're working it together, and all of a sudden it just kind of unfolded beautifully right in front of him. And he was blown away, and he just yells out in class, "Shoot, Kosh, that's cool." And everybody laughed, and then it became legendary. And so we put it on the wall. And so I like to say, so we have these moments in our math class where all of a sudden you have this aha, where you're like, oh, I didn't realize that this and this were related to each other, and now I see something from a different perspective. And that's a "Shoot, Kosh, that's cool" moment. And so over the years, we've had a lot of fun saying, "Shoot, Kosh, that's cool." And then I always say, commas save lives, because it's not "Shoot, Kosh." Okay, that's my attempt at humor. But it's "Shoot, comma, Kosh." So anyway, I wish you were in my room so we could have all these jokes together. Okay, a little bit more about me. I play in an orchestra. So this was a few years ago, but you'll notice this is me right here. And the cool thing is over here, that redhead is my sister. So she plays viola, and we get to play in the same orchestra. So I'm most anxious for COVID to relax so that we can play some more. we had a concert scheduled for May and then a 4th of July concert, and both of those got canceled. So it's really a bummer, and I hope that we get to play again soon. Okay, so here is some of my family. I am the oldest of 5 kids, and that's the group of us before. So here's the group of us before this little baby was born. So I have 2 nephews and a niece, and so these two, the big boy here and this little girl, are brother and sister, and their family. Well, actually, he has chickens. The baby, his parents have chickens also. But I just love how my niece will pick up. They have chickens, and she'll pick it up and cart it around, and off they go. And I'm like, oh, okay. So anyway, I love spending time with them. And since COVID, pretty much the only people I've seen are these people in this picture. Okay, so in 2017, my mom, my sister, and I went on an Alaskan cruise, which was really fun. We just had such an amazing time. We got to walk on a glacier, and that was that was pretty incredible. But we went in and out of Seattle. So when we were in Seattle, we had to go to Pike's Place Market. And so they have this one spot where they sell fish, and, it's pretty famous. I think, let's see, will this video work? Oh. Okay, so yes, the video does work. So they throw the fish and they have a good old time, and their philosophy for working at that place has had a big impact in a lot of places. So if you are new to Coppell, you'll know that, if you are not new to Coppell, you'll know that Springer is really big into the fish philosophy. So we're going to talk about that again. And so the fish, this, by the way, I took that video when we were on that trip for our cruise. And so the fish philosophy is be there, make someone's day, choose your attitude, and play. So we're going to spend Monday doing, choose your attitude and make someone's day. Nope, I lied. Monday is be there and play. Tuesday is choose your attitude and make someone's day. So here's the activities that we had done in the past, and we're gonna see what we can do as far as with our Zoom and that sort of stuff. So I like this one. What does it look like to be there? So be aware of each other's needs. My favorite is this turn off electronics and email. So put away your phone. If you're going to be there for somebody, you can't be pulled in the direction of your phone. Listen to understand, clear your mind of judgments, be emotionally present. So I think that's brilliant. Biggest one right here, put away your phone. Next one, make someone's day. And so we'll talk about that a little bit, but the ways to make someone's day, they had 5 tips that I found online. Write a thank you note, catch a coworker or a fellow student doing some good things, encourage a colleague, or not just a coworker, catch your brother or sister or your parents or somebody doing a good thing. Encourage a colleague, so a fellow student, take the extra steps customers don't expect. Okay, so this is more for the business world, but it could be take the extra steps your group mates didn't expect. And then celebrate success. Okay, choose your attitude. So what does it look like to choose your attitude? So sometimes it's nice to have a little Post-it note on your desk or wherever you're working to kind of remind you. They say check your attitude throughout the day. Plan ahead for situations that test your attitude. List what you're grateful for. I think gratitude. My mom would always say, we need an attitude of gratitude. But there's been all sorts of studies that show how powerful gratitude can be in helping people be better, people be healthier, people be happier. And then look for the best. Play. Okay. So what does it look like to play? Well, what was that slide? Use humor to make people feel included. That's one of the biggest things that I'm sad about not having you in my room. I like to say I'm funny if you ask the right people, and then like one kid will laugh and they become my favorite. I mean, I don't have favorites, but you're not here, and so. But I love to laugh. I think there's a place for working really hard and for let's work hard, let's play hard, and let's laugh. Invite to not demand. Okay, so hopefully I can encourage you to have fun with us. And then these are a little bit more business world kind of oriented. But okay, so I at this point we had a few ways that we played a few games last year. I don't know how I'm going to translate that, but go back to Schoology and see what I'm asking you to do. All right, have a wonderful day.